Hi and welcome to the channel. In this video, I will analyze a full game from PSA match while it's playing in slow motion. And at the end, I will also show you some game stats, so grab a snack and something to drink because this is going to be epic. The game we will watch is from the recently concluded CIB Black Ball Open 2021 men's final between Marwan Elshorbagy and Dessouky. The video is taken from PSA SquashTV. Before we start, I would like to give you an early reminder to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications if you would like to get notified of more content like this. And also comment, like and share the video if you find it valuable. I would also like to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You are awesome and it means a lot to me. For you to get the most out of this video, I would encourage you to draw your attention to the following for one or both players: serve, return of serve, variation of drives, and the moving tee position. Okay, let's get started. Perez starts with a tight serve and gets a loose return from Marwan. They're both trying to find good length and get into a rhythm with some drives. And a stretched Marwan sprays the backhand volley, which results in a stroke. Another tight serve from Perez. Marwan steps back and is forced to post. Perez was hanging back a little, so opts for the cross-court, which resets the rally. They're still trying to find their length. Drives aren't deep enough. Marwan sprays again, and Perez puts away the loose ball. Marwan volleys the return this time. Loose drives. Getting tighter though. Loose drive from Perez gets him into a difficult position. The high post gives Marwan ample time to drop, and Perez is hanging too far back and wrong foots himself, so not able to cover. Tight serve from Marwan this time, and he moves forward while watching Perez turning towards the back wall. Perez recovers well. The drives are still quite loose from both players. High post from Perez. Cross court not wide enough from Marwan, and he resets the rally with some height. Watch both players' tee position. They're both leaning towards the left since the rally was on the left side. Perez has an opportunity here. Goes for the cross-court nick. Delays his next shot. Marwan resets again. Loose ball, opportunity. The second drop a bit too high, Perez not capitalizing. And a loose volley drive as well. And Marwan takes advantage. Tight serve from Marwan, but he isn't pushing forward. And an excellent two elbows from Perez. Nice straight return from Marwan. You can see that they are opening up the court with more cross courts now that they're settling in. Tight. Marwan using height again to change the pace. Perez is doing it as well, but not quite as much. Long rally here, which is what we want to see. Keep your eyes on their tee position, especially when they're anticipating and rallying up and down the wall. Quick toss, good drop, forcing the lob, and he makes an unforced error going for a bit too much. Tight serve again, but the return was just ridiculous. Nothing you can do about that. Tight drives from both players here. And variation. Loose ball is attacked, forcing the lob and sets him up for the drive, forcing the weak return and a stroke. Marwan volleys again. Couple low drives. Watch the tee position. Both players. Bit loose there. Low cross court. And again. Change of pace. Shot from the back from Perez, gets him in a bit of a difficult situation now. Change of pace, loose ball, and he makes another unforced error. Tight drive. Watch Marwan's tee position here, which allows him to hit the low cross court and force the lob. Wide and deep cross court, nick to end the rally. Perez going short too early and makes another unforced error. Tight serve again. Four cross courts in a row, followed by a change of pace. Cross court, loose ball, stroke. Perez steps back. Great length, height, tight volley which sets up for the next volley. and a ridiculous post winner. Watch his follow through, finishing above his head here. Tight, getting the loose ball, didn't really do much with it. Loose again. Cross court down the middle, nice hands. Tight counter drop. Marwan resets the rally with some height, as expected. Bit loose again. And again. And again. Fares hitting lower drives, trying to attack more. Powerful cross court, which sets him up for another one. Watch his racket speed here. Make note that this is in slow motion. And again. We are at 7-all now. A critical stage of the game as it's getting closer to the end from here on. Keep drawing your attention to the variation and the moving tee position from both players. The rally is building up here. Watch Marwan's tee position, leaning to the right, hunting for the volley. Same with Fares, leaning to the right. More neutral now. Loose ball. Watch Fares leaning to the left since the ball's on the left hand wall. Same with Marwan. And again. And the tin. A forehand serve from Marwan for the first time in this game from the right box. At 8-7. Both players using all parts of the court early on in this rally. Change of pace. Fares follows suit. Watch him cutting across, looking for the straight drive. Post. Opportunity here for Marwan. Fares under pressure. Quick hands. Resets the rally. Cross-court volley lob. First one in the match. Opportunity here, and he makes the error again. height, Marwan slowing things down here, and watch his tee position. He's moving way up on the tee. Since he's got a 2-point lead and he's 2 points away from winning the game. Great post catching Fares out of position. Stroke. Game ball. Wide cross court. And Marwan catches the nick on his cross court again. That's the end of the game. I hope you got something out of it. Next, I would like to summarize the 4 areas that I asked you to draw your attention to, followed by the game stats. In summary, the quality of the serves were very high from both players. They were relatively high on the front wall, wide and deep, hitting the side wall around the back of the service box. Marwan's return of serve was better overall, in my opinion. He was able to consistently find the back wall and get in front of Fares. On the other hand, Fares hit a couple of winners when returning serve, but also made an error and found himself under pressure a number of times. We were able to see many variations of the drive and volley drive in the game, from deep drives bouncing behind the service box to shorter attacking drives bouncing twice before. We also saw variations in pace on different occasions, sometimes under pressure and sometimes just to upset the rhythm. Finally, we saw variations in the front wall target from above the service line, just below the service line, and a few inches above the tin. The tee position for both players was consistently moving from neutral to either leaning to the left and back, left and forward, right and back, or right and forward, depending on where the ball was, the quality of the previous shot, and how much pressure the opponent was under. Watch the video again and slow it down more if you would like to observe these points. In this first part, we have some basic stats. The duration of the game was 10 minutes and 33 seconds. The number of winners in total were 9. Marwan had 4 and Fares had 5. Unforced errors, total 5. Marwan had none and Fares had 5. 4 strokes, which were shared between the two of them. 1 no-let, which was for Fares, and there were no lets at all. From these stats alone, you could gather how Marwan won the game and how Fares lost the game. And the major factor for me here would be the unforced errors that Fares made, which was 5, and Marwan had none. Even though they had almost the same number of winners and they got the same number of strokes, the major factor was that Fares made 5 unforced errors, which means Marwan got 5 free points. Next, we have some stats from the rallies. The total number of rallies was 18. In those 18 rallies, the two of them exchanged 280 shots. The average rally length was 15.56 shots, so between 15 and 16 shots on average. The longest rally was 43 shots, and it was rally number 6. And the shortest rally was 2 shots, and it happened on 3 occasions, rallies 5, 7 and 11. Next, we have an area that I feel is very important, which is the return of serve. There were 18 rallies in total and 18 returns of serve, and of those 18, 10 were volleyed. Marwan 6 out of 8 and Fares 4 out of 10. Also, 13 out of 18 were deep shots. Again, Marwan 7 out of 8 and Fares 6 out of 10. 5 of them were short. Marwan 1 out of 8, Fares 4 out of 10. 7 straight, Marwan 4 out of 8, Fares 3 out of 10. And 11 cross courts, Marwan 4 out of 8 again and Fares 7 out of 10. And by looking at these stats, again, I've given you the numbers in total and for each player. Marwan has volleyed more, hit more deep shots on the return of serve, and he has a good balance of straight and cross court shots when he returns serve, as opposed to Fares, who was lower on the volleys and the deep shots and was returning the serve with more cross courts. Just to give you an idea. Next we have drives. There were a total of 218 drives out of 262 possible drives. I've taken the serve out of the equation, and that's 83.21%, which is very high. And of those 218 drives, 137 were straight drives and 81 were cross-court drives. Also, 184 out of the 218 total drives were deep drives, meaning that they bounced behind the short line, and 34 of them were short, where the bounce was in front of the short line. Next we have volleys, a total of 46 volleys, and that's 21.1%. 17 of those volleys were on the forehand and 29 were on the backhand. Also, 26 were deep, meaning first bounce behind the short line, and 20 of them were short, where the first bounce was in front of the short line. Next we have some of the other shots that were used. The boast was used 14 times, the drop 12 times, the lob 8 times, the kill 3 times, and other shots 5 times. Just to clarify, by other shots I mean defensive pickups, where you retrieve a ball and it's not really a drop or a drive or a lob. You dig the ball out and stay in the rally. So there were 5 of those. And by kills I mean cross-court nicks, straight kills, and as you can see, these were in 18 rallies, which means both players were obviously focusing more on driving and volley driving. Even if it was a deeper drive or a shorter drive, the emphasis was on those drives. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched until the very end. I hope you found some value in what I've provided you with in this video. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you already haven't done so. And if you have, thanks again. Hope you have a great day.